is still protecting. So if you want to sleep face down, you can sleep. Left or right, you can sleep. But once you get into the second trimester, when your tummy now begins to come out, then you can't sleep on your face down anymore. Then you now begin to learn how to take side. You can sleep on your left or your right. It doesn't. If you have the kind of bed that you can recline, or you have so many pillows, then you can sleep at an angle 45. That means you can actually sleep like this, as long as you're not lying flat or your back is up a bit. You are good. And some people, they find that more comfortable, particularly in the late third trimester, because at that point, no side becomes comfortable anymore, because you are feeling pain. In fact, turning is even an issue. All right. So you have to now get a lot of pillows to support. So in the early first part of pregnancy, you can actually adopt any position really. All right. Yes, please. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know that kind of pain, like, yeah, mild cramps is not unusual. As your uterus, as the baby grows, the uterus also grows, expands, and so you may have a bit of those cramps come and go as an evidence of the expansion of the uterus. And it also depends on the number you're carrying. So it also depends on if you've had a scar on your womb, you've had a previous surgery. You understand? So all of those things are the things, and also depends on positioning. Sometimes when you have this kind of pain that is not crampy, particularly around that 12 weeks, 13 weeks, 14 weeks, it's actually called ligament pains. It's your ligaments that are stretching. Because those ligaments that support the uterus, as the uterus is growing and growing, those ligaments are now put under tension. So you may feel a bit of pain for a while, but after a while it stops. Mm, it's okay. Yes, please. Some pressure there. Yeah, so it depends. So if the baby's head is there, when you want to get up like this, get up like if, so you will feel that discomfort for a while. After a while, you just stop. No problem. You're not compressing the baby's head. you can't compress. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, so when you have that kind of situation, you have to, and so you have to use something that is safe. You know, the is commonly the antibiotics they use is based on what is commonly available. So the organism is not resistant to all antibiotics, but only to the one that it was used for. So what we do in such situations is to find another safe antibiotic that was not tested for, but that is safe, and then that can be used. So that we were able to ensure, but it must be safe. Mm, must be safe. You're welcome. Yes, please. Gymnastic. Yes. Mm. No, no. Exercise is allowed. There are some exercises that are allowed. All right. Um, and the safest exercise is walk. If you know how to swim, you can swim. All right. Little bit of aerobics, yes. But you see, um, when you look at the whites, a woman who before she got pregnant was very active. No, they do more exercise than us here. With all apologies to our women here, you know that a lot of our women don't do exercises the way they do it. A white woman will run how many miles every day? The exercise they do is not a joke because for them it's part of their culture. They must just yes stay fit. But for us over here, yeah, I think that maybe the stress alone of caring and do the normal woman work uh is enough that any other exercise they want to do is not. They appear as if they are more active when they are pregnant and they can still do a lot of stuff because their body is already used to it. Okay, but there's what is called permitted exercises during pregnancy and also in the different stages of pregnancy. Now, for women who get pregnant through IVF, we are more cautious. Not because because it was through IVF, but because of the process. Yes, because it was through IVF, because of the process that led to the pregnancy. So it is for we take our abundance of safety measures just to make sure that we don't hear story that touches the heart. Because how that pregnancy came, it went through fire. And it's not as if something happens, you can just get meet and then you're getting pregnant. So that is why we say, oh, don't do this, don't do that. And that's the reason why we say when you want to deliver, it's not as if a woman who got pregnant through IVF cannot deliver vaginally. They can. All right. But most women who get pregnant through IVF who had issues with infertility, they have other obstetric conditions that make vaginal birth more risky. For example, a lot of women who get pregnant through IVF who have had history of infertility, they have had one surgery or the other. They've either had a myomectomy, you understand, and once you've had surgery, once that uterus has been scarred, going through a vaginal birth puts that woman at a very high risk. A lot of them are already advanced in age above 35 with medical conditions. So when you put all of this, a lot of them have not even gotten delivered once before. So you are dealing with someone whose pelvis have not been tested. So is it a pregnancy that came through IVF after how many trials, how many years you want to now begin to try? Try what? I beg you. Let's just come and just deliver these things. All right. So that's the reason why it appears as if most of our patients, we elect to do deliver through cesarean section. It's just to avoid all of those unforeseen risks that can occur. All right. Yes. 6 months, if you want to. In short, Abi. No, I have seen women who have taken it after 6 months. Oh, seriously, after CS. But of course, when you take in, you are going to deliver by CS again. Uh-huh. No, the scar will hold. It will, it will hold. After a woman does mammectomy, she can she can come and start IVF process after 4 months. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. No, that's okay. There's this. When you say potassium fat, they have that. So now, when you deliver, Hmm? You know, a woman has gone through transformation. The pregnancy has transformed her. So when you deliver, you have a lot of lax skin and muscle. So it's expected that for those muscles to regain their tone and for your tummy to begin to get to shape and form, you need to do a bit of exercise. Most of our women don't have the time. Other matters take priority and say, come and start doing what? Exercise to I mean leave that thing. Bro. They are busy taking care of the newborn baby. So they're not concerned about that. So the man is now checking out the woman and saying, this woman that I married, it's not looking the same. Bro. What happened? It's pregnancy that happened. So it's not necessarily because of the CS, all right? But because of the fact that the transformation took place and the necessities were not done to get that woman back to form. That's why some people, once you've delivered, they'll say, "Oh, put on the girdle." All of this is all part of what is being done to assist to make sure that those things they remain firm, and then you begin to exercise. All right, exercise is this 6 weeks afterwards. 6 weeks. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's. What did she try? The sit up. She started bleeding from where? And that it was not the exercise. It wasn't this thing that caused her to bleed. She just probably started seeing her period early. Yeah. Exercise can make you, yeah, because when you're exercising, there's something about your general well-being that becomes okay. Yeah. So it was not because of the exercise. It was as if something tore that she started bleeding. No, no, no. Mm, you can. Okay. Yes. So babies can be very active, but minimum we say 10 kicks in a 12-hour period. 10 kicks. So once you feel 10 kicks in 30 minutes, the baby has passed the test. So anyone who want to do again is just Jara. 10 in 12 hours. That's minimum. So it depends on the how old you are, the pregnancy. But you're feeling movement. Nine, 19 weeks is a bit early. Your first? Yes. So some people would, who is their first, they may be feeling, but they don't know that's what they're feeling. So it needs to get a bit older for you to now begin to feel actual kicks. As in, boom, you you feel it. That will come around 20 something weeks. Mm. Lotters. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yes. You just. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. It stops. Yeah, and then it also depends on what you are taking. If you take sweet stuff, the baby, you have put the baby on steroids. The baby will be manifesting. Yes. So when you take a glass of juice, yes, you can do that. Yes. You can do that. All right. Okay. Any questions from my online? Today they've been quiet, so no, they should ask questions. No, what is it? Hmm? No questions? Okay, so for flights, for people who want to probably travel or probably are delivering somewhere else, so I normally do anything less than 32 weeks. 32, I can stretch 33 weeks and give you a letter of fitness to fly. Anything less than that, anything above that, you're on your own. Okay. Ah, that is their own. No, there are some they will tell you, okay, you have to get a letter from your doctor. Me, I'm telling you the one I can give you letter for. 33 weeks. See, see. No, see, the thing is this. A lot of my patients, when they want to travel, hmm, it is not a decision between using all of your leave for after you have delivered. And okay, it also depends on the policy of where you work. But I always believe that it's always safer to travel on time. Don't travel 35 weeks, 36 weeks. You are taking a risk. Because when that baby decides to come out and you're in the air, oh God. I don't want to be mentioned as your doctor. That's why my signature will not be anywhere. Who no 33. For that 33 itself is even a stretch. It's 32 weeks. I stretch 33. It's now because see, there's a way when you are really very heavy and you travel, it's a lot of stress. So, hmm? It's a lot of stress. So is it 1 week or 2 weeks you want to now? No, women are very they want to ensure they maximize their leave. Calculate it so that as they are getting there, they just no, no. So some will pick the letter. I said, no problem, just write to say 32, you put the date, no problem. I would I will now add my own 2 weeks to it and travel. I say, give the letter. I say, doctor said I'm fit to travel. But this letter was written. Now, if the airline says 35 weeks, they'll do their calculation. It will still fall in. But for me, the doctor, 33 weeks. It's then if you are not carrying multiple, you have to go earlier. All right, because those who carry multiple, even at 6 months, they are doing as if it's already time for them to deliver. All right. And for those of you who are going to travel at that age, at that time, you must also be careful. There are tips. Hmm? Can't stay in one place for too long. All right. You must always be getting up. Of course, take a lot of water to make you to go and pee. So that getting up to pee will be a form of exercise for you. All right. And as you are pregnant, you're not supposed to cross your leg. So you know. I can see those who are crossing their legs. Okay, no, this one is okay. The one you put on top of. No, that's a women who are corporate women who are used to putting that, sitting down like that. When you are pregnant, no, 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 no. Style will change. All right. And then let me see your shoes. Correct, 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 correct. Very correct. All of you are all very compliant. Okay. So that's that. All right. Any question? Yes, please. Long maturation. Mm. Okay, so it's not compulsory. Let me put, if I'm to answer straight up, it's not compulsory. But see, the reason why we do it is, it's just like I said before, we treat IVF pregnancies with utmost care. We are telling ourselves, we have come this far. What do we need to do to further enhance? I'm telling myself, God forbid, this baby decides to come early, 30 weeks, 31 weeks, 28 weeks. Is there something I can do to increase this baby's chance of surviving if baby comes at that time? That's the reason why we do the physical maturation. It hastens the maturation of the baby's lungs. So if a baby has had steroids at 28 weeks and comes, God forbid, comes out at 30 weeks, 31 weeks, he will do better than someone who did not have steroids at all in terms of the lungs surviving. But if that baby goes on all to term, it won't have benefit. You won't see the benefits because at term the lungs are matured anyways. And whether you took steroid or you didn't take steroid, the process of time will obviously mature the lungs. Yeah, so that's why we do it. It's just for abundance of, just to make sure everything goes well. Yeah, we do that. Yes, just make sure. It's not like the baby is the same baby as those who got pregnant on their own. It's just the way you got pregnant. We just want to make sure, extra caution. Mhm. That's why we do that. IVF or no IVF, it doesn't matter. Do you understand? Sweet orange. You can take sweet orange, no problem. Pineapple. Hey, these restrictions. Who? Why would you not take pineapple? No, you should not take pineapple. But why? But pineapple. But pineapple, sweet pineapple, ripe. Ah! Oh my god. No, I think pineapple. I think you can take pineapple. No problem. Yes. Yes. You can take omeprazole, the tablet. For women who take Gestid and those suspension and they still feel the heartburn, you should be on omeprazole. But what omeprazole does is that it reduces the acidity. It reduces the ability of your body to produce acid. So you don't feel that, so it's more effective. The Gestid just goes there to neutralize the acid that is being produced. So if you're not getting enough relief, then we can place you on omeprazole. Yeah, it will stop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it depends. Yes. So the other thing is also to also watch what you eat. Because there's anything that triggers this thing, like say beans. Yes. So you look for other source of protein. All right. This man, I'm impressed. Whenever he's talking, that means he has experience. He's taking care. He's taking care. Yes, yes. That's good. That's good. All right. Any question? No. All right. Online, they still don't have any question? Okay. So they've just been listening and enjoying our gist. Yeah. All right. So I want to once again thank all of our clients for finding out time to come. We truly do appreciate your coming, and I'm going to believe that you've learned one or two things from your coming. So the next antenatal class will be holding the second Saturday of next month. All right, and then it promises to be a great time. So I want to wish every one of you a very smooth, uneventful journey as you make steady progress towards your delivery. And I know you can't wait to have to carry the bundles of joy. It's also our own expectation too, so don't worry. It will happen very shortly. I got pictures of some of our patients who delivered. Oh my God, beautiful babies. Hey, okay, no, okay, not okay. You seen? Daniel, you show them. Yeah, it's on pictures. Oh no, no, there's this one that delivered in Lagos and the one that delivered from the States. Beautiful, beautiful babies. God has blessed us with such that beautiful babies are babies. Yeah, this one is beautiful. All right, so I wish all of you well. So all of you all, everything will go well. Hope your antenatal clinics are going on well. No challenges. Please, when you come, make sure you do your vital signs. Very important too. Very, very important. Every pregnant woman, you must make sure you do your vital. Urine, you must. Don't pee. Don't pee and say, "Oh, I'm not pressed." Take water and just gauge it. So that once you come, you pee and they test it. We must ensure that we do all of those testings to make sure that all is well. I wish every one of you a very uneventful time. All right. And then thank you, sir, for coming. I truly do appreciate. You are representing the men here. Okay. I wish we can have more of you come around. I'm sure some of them now they are getting set to watch. No, I think matches have stopped now. League matches have stopped. They are now in the break on break. Huh? Okay, don't want football. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming. Do have a wonderful weekend. See you in our next attempt. Yes. So constipation, lots of fruits, vegetables. All right. Sometimes you may need to, yeah. Do you normally get constipated normally even without pregnancy? Yes, because those who usually have that issue during without pregnancy, when they're pregnant, it becomes really worse. So those ones you have to now do extra care, lots of water, lots of refugees, and then it will help. Hmm? Worst come to worst, we'll give you medication to bring it out. All right, so thank you very much. Yeah. Huh? It's normal. Where are these people? That's what.